Everyone is saying that Florida real estate is no longer affordable, but I found 3 homes in Spring Hill, Florida that could prove them wrong. These homes are listed at 320,000 or less, which is under the median sales price in Spring Hill, and we're going to check them out right now. As always, if you have any questions or interest in moving to the Tampa Bay area, you can reach me directly using the contact information in the description below. And if you enjoy this content, make sure to like this video and subscribe for future videos. All right, our first property is 13102 Linden Drive. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,488 square feet under air with 2,019 square feet of total area, including the porch and the patio. This property is on Linden Drive, which is a semi-main road or busier road in Spring Hill. And this property itself has been on market for 22 days, so not too long, with the average days on market being roughly 77 days at this time. Here's your primary bedroom or your master bedroom with your master bath. You got the dual vanity, which seems to be newer than the rest of the home, but as you could tell, this bathroom does need a remodel. The shower is pink with flowers, which is a first for me. The property was built in 1988, which is a little bit older, so obviously you'll see more original stuff, and it's also only listed for $290,000. So that plays a role into your expectations, I would say, because obviously for $290,000, you might need to do some updates. Here is a little eat-in kitchen or your dining area, your kitchen with newer cabinets, stainless steel appliances, and you do have a vaulted ceiling in this home, so it makes it feel a little bit more airy and spacious versus having a standard 8-foot ceiling throughout. Obviously, the previous owner did like the purples and the pinks from the bedrooms and the bathrooms. Another bathroom here that probably doesn't need a remodel right away. They did do the vanity, but the showers are original. Another pink wall here in the 3rd bedroom. A huge plus about this home is that it does have a new roof that was put on in 2026. This property is going through the foreclosure process, so it is eligible under the Freddie Mac First Look initiative, which allows consumers to have a shot at the property before an investor can come in and purchase it. Again, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,488 square feet, listed for $290,000, $194 per square foot. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments. Here's the laundry room that we did not check out, and it is a 2-car garage. It's also worth mentioning that the backyard was fully fenced in, so that's one less thing you have to worry about. The water heater there in the corner does look a little bit on the older side. Our next property is 11210 Mercedes Street, and it's listed for $321,000. It was built in 1984. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,664 square feet under air, and then a total area of 2,154 square feet. And this one is a little bit more move-in ready. New flooring, new interior and exterior paint, new kitchen, new appliances. And you do have about 200 more square feet of living space, which is why you see the $320,000 price versus the $290,000. You have some major updates done here as well, including a brand new roof in 2026. The flooring was in 2026, the paint was in 2026, kitchen, toilets, modern fixtures throughout the home. And what's nice, which we'll get a better view at here in a second, is the second living space behind the kitchen. So you have a little bit of an extra bonus space to use maybe as an office or a second living room. One thing I've learned from some people that I've showed homes to is that they hate those inserts. They would rather the shower be tiled because they can be a pain. But overall, the investor, which I assume this was an investor, did a pretty good job with the updates and the quality of the work. It is a 2-car garage as well, and here is your 3rd bedroom, which is the master. It has the barn door that goes into the private bath. And none of these homes have an HOA. They're all going to be HOA free, so you don't have that extra monthly bill. They did a real tile shower walk-in here in the master, which was a good touch, and they obviously retiled the bathroom floors as well. Here's the 2-car garage, which was repainted. AC and water heater do not have a date, but they do look like they're in better shape than the last home. Now we're heading back through the kitchen to that bonus space that I mentioned. This could be used as a flex space, depending on what hobbies or interests you have. You also have a nice little pergola here on the backyard, which is paved semi. Obviously it needs to be resealed. You got some weeds growing through it. But the home is pretty much fenced in. The back has a chain link, and then you have a chain link on the right, and then that wood fence on the left. It's, you know, somewhat secluded. Again, the good thing is this property also does have a new roof, new appliances, and the AC and water heater seem to be a little bit newer. Again, this one's listed for $321,000. Our third and final property of this video tour is 3482 Ambassador Ave, which is listed for $310,000, built in 1989. It's 1,305 square feet with a total area of 2,392 square feet. And that's because, as you can see in the distance there, this property does have a large patio with a pool. Again, the inside remodeled, new kitchen, new flooring, fresh paint. One thing that you would have to budget for are these windows. They are original. But you do have a brand new roof and an AC that was installed in 2020. Bathrooms have been remodeled as well. You have subway tile with a tub in this bathroom. The new dual vanity there. Here's a look at the new kitchen. And this is a 2-car garage as well. There was a refrigerator the first time I saw this property, and then the second time there wasn't, so I don't know if they're gonna be replacing that or not. Water heater does look on the newer side. You have a small pantry here on the left in the kitchen. This is a little bit of a funky layout. It is a split floor plan, which is nice. You have the master on one side and the 2 other bedrooms over here. And they didn't go cheap on the second shower, at least, but the layout is a little funky because it'd be difficult to figure out where to put a TV in the living room. I mean, you could definitely put it on one of the walls, but it's just not ideal because of the size and the configuration of the layout. For some people, probably not a huge deal, but I could see it being a deal breaker for some. Anyways, let's go check out the pool area, probably what will sell this home because it's only $310,000 and it has a private pool. It's 1,300 square feet, so not the largest home, but this is what makes it the price that it's listed at. Fully fenced in backyard, could use a little bit of work on the landscaping. The fence there, probably a little damaged. Probably would budget for that to be redone as well. So you have the fence, landscaping, and new windows to budget for. Altogether though, $310,000 for a pool home in Spring Hill or in Florida in general really isn't too bad. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Out of the 3 homes, which one was your favorite? And that wraps up this video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found it valuable. If you did, make sure to subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.